Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome springtime. We are so glad that you joined us this morning for our Toddler Exploration Program. I'm Miss Kathy, and I am in the beautiful Mediterranean room of the Oak Park Conservatory. Last month, we did all sorts of wintry things. We were building snowmen from Play-Doh. We colored mittens. This morning, we are going to be talking about sounds that you might hear outside. Now, some of these sounds of nature are very big and strong, like the wind blowing through the trees, or the pounding of rain on your rooftops and window panes, or even the clap of thunder. We've had a lot of wind and rain here these last few days. Other sounds of nature are softer and gentler, like the buzz, buzz, buzz of bees, or the chirping of birds. Or even the sound of one of my favorite birds, the woodpecker, as he is rat-tap-tapping on tree trunks. The first project that we're going to do this morning is to make a cricket headband that you can wear while I am reading the book, The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. So let's take out your supplies from the bags that you picked up. All right, and we will get busy making our cricket headband. It's really pretty easy. Make sure that you have your glue stick. All right. First of all, take the long green strip, the band, and there should be Scotch tape on it already. So Scotch tape that together so it can sit on your head like a hat. Okay? Good. The next thing, you can find the cricket's head. He has a couple little googly eyes and a couple pipe cleaner antennae. Does everybody have the head? This is where you'll need your glue stick. Put some glue on the back of that head and fasten it to the band. All right, you may need your adults to help you with that. Press hard, fasten it, okay? How's everybody doing? Good. Now, the last thing we need to do to finish our cricket headband, you have two pieces that are the wing and the leg, one for each side. All right, so glue sticks out again. Lots of glue on the back of those pieces of wing and leg, and fasten them to each side of the cricket headband. Okay, like this. Okay, each side. And then you should be ready to place it on your head while I read the story to you. One more thing. The only other supply that you will need is the Cricut clicker. And you will find that Cricut clicker in the bag that has your little fishing pole and little animals for the pond. It's a clicker, and you are going to help the little cricket make some noise, but only when I tell you to, okay? So hold on to the clicker while I'm reading, and I'll let you know when we need to make some noise. All right? The Very Quiet Cricket by Eric Carle. Little introduction. There are 4,000 different kinds of crickets. Some live underground, others above ground, some even live in water. Only male crickets make noise by rubbing their legs together. Some people say that that sounds like a song. Okay. One warm day, from a tiny egg, a little cricket was born. "Welcome," chirped the big cricket, rubbing his legs together. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good morning," whizzed a locust, spinning through the air. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Hello," whispered a praying mantis, scraping his giant front legs together. Oh my, the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good day," chirped a worm, munching its way out of an apple. Oh, the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Hi," blubbed a spittlebug, slurping in a sea of froth. Oh my, the little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good afternoon," screeched a cicada, clinging to the branch of a tree. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "How are you?" hummed a bumblebee. Oh my goodness, flying from flower to flower. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Ooh, good evening," whirred a dragonfly, gliding over the water. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. "Good night," buzzed the mosquitoes, dancing under the stars. The little cricket wanted to answer, so he rubbed his legs together, but nothing happened, not a sound. A Luna moth sailed quietly through the night, And the little cricket enjoyed the stillness. As the Luna moth disappeared silently into the distance, the cricket saw another cricket. She, too, was a very quiet cricket. Then he rubbed his wings together one more time. And this time, he chirped the most beautiful sound that she had ever heard. Okay, now it's time for you to do some cricket chirping and help that little cricket with your cricket clicker. Let's have a little clicking, everyone. Everybody clicking that clicker? Good job. Now we're going to play a finger game. And you have the words to the little cricket finger game. Your adults may help you read this, but we're going to point to one finger at a time. The first little cricket played a violin. The second little cricket joined right in. The third little cricket made a crackly song. The fourth little cricket helped him along. The fifth little cricket cried, crick, crick, cree, crick, crick, cree. Good work. You guys are doing a great job this morning with all our sounds from outdoors. Now we have another very fun book, and you really have to help me with this book. It's called The Noisy Counting Book, and I want you to count right along with me, okay? The Noisy Counting Book. Early one morning, a boy went to a pond to fish. And one big frog said, "Gradunk." Two ducks said, "Quack, quack." And one big frog said, "Gadunk." Three birds said, "Tweet, tweet, tweet." Two ducks said, "Quack, quack." And one big frog said, "Gadunk." Four fish said, "Blub, blub, blub, blub." Three birds said, "Tweet, tweet, tweet." Two ducks said, "Quack, quack." And one big frog said, "Gadunk." Five crickets said, "Chirp, chirp, 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 chirp." Four fish said, "Blub, blub, blub, blub." Three birds said, "Tweet, tweet, tweet." Two ducks said, "Quack, quack." And one big frog said, everybody, "Gadunk." All right. Six mosquitoes said, "Buzz, buzz, 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 buzz." Five crickets said, "Chirp, chirp, 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 chirp." Four fish said, "Blub, blub, blub, blub." Three birds said, "Tweet, tweet, tweet." Two ducks said, "Whack, whack." And one big frog said, "Gadunk." All right, everybody, all together now. Buzz, 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 buzz. Chirp, 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 chirp. Blub, 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 blub. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Whack, whack. Gadunk. Then the boy said, "Quiet." All right, and everybody flew and swam away. Everything was quiet until a big frog said, "Gadunk." Okay. Thank you very much for helping me count those animals. All right. And now we are going to play a fishing game of our own. Okay. First of all, I'm going to ask you to get out the picture that is in your supplies pack. And it's a picture of a pond like the one where the boy went to fish. I love to go fishing. Have any of you ever been fishing? I used to like to go fishing with my grandpa, but I had to be very quiet in the boat, and that was hard, to be quiet and patient waiting for those fish. So here's the pond where we're going to put some fish and other animals. I would like you to take your box of crayons from your supplies, take out the blue crayon, or maybe you'd rather have a green pond, whatever you like, and please color the water in the pond so we can put some animals in. Okay, I'll give you a minute to do that. Get your picture, take your crayons out, and let's do a little coloring of the water in this pond. Okay? Everybody coloring? There's some pretty trees and bushes around too. If you have a little extra time, you could color the trees and the bushes and make this a very pretty pond site, because we are going to go fishing. Okay, let's take out your fishing pole. All right, everybody has a fishing pole in their little packet, and it has a line, a string to go into the pond, and at the end of the string, there's a little magnet. If you went fishing, there'd probably be a worm. But for our fishing game this morning, we're going to use this little magnet. Okay? All right, I'm going to put my pole down for a minute, and I'm going to ask you to take the bag of little creatures to put in the pond. And there are all sorts of little creatures. Here's a mosquito. Here's a little fish, a duck swimming along. Oh, here's a frog that's gonna say, "Gadunk." Another mosquito, a little bird, okay? Fish. So you can go ahead and put these animals into your pond. Oh, here's a cricket that can go in the pond. And what's the cricket gonna say? All right. Another fish. Another fish. All right. So put as many animals in your pond as you like. All right. Everybody putting those animals, everybody got their pond full of animals, little creatures. Then it's time to take your fishing pole and go fish. All right, let's see. I'm going to catch a frog. You can catch any creature you want. There are little magnets on the back of the creatures. So when you put your fishing pole down, you're going to be able to pick up the little creatures. Here's a bird. Now I'm going to catch a fish. Okay, is everybody fishing? Is everybody catching things with their fishing pole? All right. Oh, mosquitoes. Let's get a mosquito. Can anybody get a duck with their fishing pole? How about those big ducks? Oh my goodness, duck. Let's catch you. He's pretty big. All righty. Another fish. Cricket. Let's try to catch a cricket. There he goes. All right. Good job. You can just go fishing away. Okay? Thank you very much, boys and girls, for joining us this morning for our toddler program. I have really enjoyed reading to you and playing games with you. I hope you have a very fun day, and we hope you will come back next month for our April toddler program. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Happy fishing.
Bye. Thank you.